guys, what's up? What's going on out there today? Yes, Brent Abel here, webtennis.com, another episode of What's the Right Shot. Mark Vines returning serve. And we're going to look at a shot today that I want to make sure you've got in your toolbox because it's an important shot to have. You can be very versatile. Look, number one is the shot we're going to focus on is this one right here that Mark's about to play. And one of the things that I love with whatever shot choice you make is that you prep it in such a way that you've got some form of disguise, meaning that your opponent's not really 100% sure what shot you're going to play here. Could you topspin this forehand? Yeah, you could. Could you play a little dropper off of it? You could, especially if you've been showing several topspin forehands or maybe underspin drives from this setup position here. If you start to train your opponent thinking that's a possibility, then yeah, a drop shot's a real strong possibility here. Here's the shot that Mark ends up playing, is he ends up playing a slider forehand approach. Wait a minute. How come you can approach from just inside the baseline? Well, you can if you slide it down. And what happens here is with really good underspin technique, that ball is going to travel and it's going to skid and stay low. And now what you're asking the question to your opponent, hey man, can you pass me? Right? I will give you up the line. This is a backhand for the opponent. I'll give you up the line here. I'll give you a cross court over here. But you're going to have to thread the needle. And Mark has played enough tennis to realize that, look, yeah, you're going to get passed once in a while. That's part of the deal of playing serve and volley. That's part of the deal of playing an approach shot from... yeah, inside the baseline. You don't always have to wait for just a real fat, juicy, short ball. If this thing gets up for you at all, why not? Right? That's about waist high, and there you go, right? So here's the ultimate finish to the point. Nice little easy forehand volley into the open court. No big deal. So that's what I want you to be thinking about shot choice from time to time is two things today. Number one, get a real early prep so that you can disguise what you're about to do, and you can play approach shots from inside, just barely inside the baseline, and be fine. Again, not a dead perfect formula for winning points on the approach. You're going to get passed once in a while. That's okay, part of the deal. But I want you to be thinking that this is a strategy, throwing it in there and just saying, pass me, and then just kind of take it from there. Guys, I hope this has been helpful. Look, what I've got for you is relatively new, a recent addition, premium version of What's the Right Shot. It's the Swing Tech, Stroke Technique members area. And every one of the What's the Right Shot episodes now, what I do is I pick out one of the strokes in the episode and we pick it apart stroke technique wise. And the one that we're working on today is going to be, how do you play this forehand approach shot with some underspin that skids, that stays low, and it's that shot right there. And I've got a couple things I want you to be thinking about with that. There's a join button right down below, Join, join, and you can join the premium What's the Right Shot Swing Tech members area, where we work on not only shot choice and next best court position, but how do you execute that shot right there. That join button is right down below. All right, guys, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed this episode with the great Mark Vines. And by the way, he runs the senior competitive tournament players in-person instructional camps. They're called SET camps, S-E-T. Senior Excellence Training. You can get that by going over to his Facebook page, and you will find him over there at Facebook. Just go ahead, search Mark Vines, and you will find it over on Facebook. And get signed up, and get into one of his sessions. All right, guys, there we go. That's it. Time to get out there. Help someone else have a great day. Guys, I will see you again next time. Hey, look, if you're an ultra competitive age group player and you've been working your fanny off, working like a dog, trying to figure out how are you going to play up and win at that next skill level, wherever you currently are, you're not getting the results you want. You're just not getting it figured out. I'm here to help you. What I've got for you are 3 different one-on-one private coaching programs. These are not group sessions. This is just the 2 of us working together. Number 1 is stroke technique consistency. I want to take a look at that one shot in your game that you feel is falling apart at just the wrong times in your matches. I want to take a look at it. I'm going to tell you how to clean it up so that you can be consistent with it and super confident at any point in your match. Number 2, maybe you need to start making smarter shot choices. Stroke technique is fine, but you're just throwing it over there to the wrong spot at the wrong time. Let's start making some smarter shot choices and some better court positioning. Maybe it's mindset training. For me, this was the big difference maker in my game. I had to stop asking why, right? Why am I getting tight at these certain moments? I had to stop asking that question and instead really start to build some mental skills off the court on a daily basis. If any of these 3 resonate with you and you think that it might help you get to that next skill level, the best way for us to start is with a free 15-minute, what I call a discovery phone call. You're going to lay it out there for me, what's going on with your game, what you've tried, what's not really worked. And I'm going to tell you whether or not I think I can help you and suggest a program that we can get started with. So the best way to do that, to get started, is right down below. There's a link that will take you to my online calendar. Just cherry pick a date and time that works best for you, and we can get started there. Looking forward to helping you. Right down below in the description area, click that link, schedule that free discovery call, and we can get started right away.